add, Randy?
No, physically I thought we did really, really well. And again, we started the game well. I thought they obviously started with high energy as well. But yeah, we went starting games strong, and I thought we maintained our energy and line speed in defence for really long periods.
Did you mention the fact that they were resting their star halfback before the game to your players?
No, they were probably quite aware of it anyway. So, you know, we didn't really need any motivation. You know, we had 4 wins. We were playing in front of our biggest crowd for a long time and playing the Premiers. So everyone wants to play the Premiers and do well. So again, you know, like the Dragons us, we've got a high quality forward pack, and it was a great challenge for our pack to go there and compete against.
What does that do belief-wise, Brownie? I mean, where's the team at, headspace-wise?
Oh, look, I feel that obviously, you know, 5 in a row, and obviously, you know, you take into account that Cooper was rested and they lost Kiri, you know. But I just liked the way we went about our game in the defensive part for the long periods. I thought our line speed and our ability to send their good players, big men, backwards at times over the period of the game, I thought was great. And we should get a lot of confidence out of it. Obviously, you know, Kalen and Piercy obviously combining well, and you know, Connor went to 9 and did a great job for us, and in the loss of Danny, and Kurt seems to be finding his way at 6, so those key players are starting to find some sort of combinations, I think. But at the end of the day, I think the defensive part and our ability to, our pack to do a good job was probably the most pleasing thing.
What about Piercy's form over the last 5 weeks?
He's probably been as good as any player in the comp, I'd imagine. Probably as dominant and as good as any. Obviously, there's some, you know, sides have got some blokes playing well out there, and you know, the boys at South are playing really well, and a few of those key players. But obviously, Piercy's been quite influential on our team. We've won 5 in a row, so he's done really well.
And not just his own form, but the influence he had on has on the rest of the squad?
Yeah, well, his on-field leadership has always been first class, and that's why we made him captain. You know, obviously he's working hard at his off-field. We all acknowledge that, but his on-field leadership and the way he drives the boys and the way they respond to him is first class. And you know, I suppose his commitment to the team is one of the big things that's turned us around.
I think you're 5th now, which is the highest since you've been at the club. How big of an achievement is that for the club?
Oh, look, it's big if we can maintain some form and consistency. We certainly, you know, we go South and Melbourne our next 2 games, so again they'll be great tests. And but look, from where the club's been and what we're coming through, to be able to come here, you know, it was only a couple of years ago the Roosters really give us some big scores against us on a number of occasions. So to be able to get a win against those guys is pleasing for the club.
Are you okay that there was no penalty or anything with the Ponga tackle?
I was more interested in the response. I thought our response to it was really good. I thought the next 2 defensive sets, I thought we responded to it well, the way our physical, our big blokes were with the defensive part of it after what happened, which was great.
How was he?
Yeah, he's fine, mate. He's good, yeah.
Was there any concern with him?
Nah, look, he wasn't deemed able to go back on with the protocols, but he's fine. He's good as gold.
Danny Levi,
Danny's got an ankle problem, but I don't think it's at this stage going to be major. How long, whether he's out short term or not, I'm not sure, but he's certainly going to. He's certainly not a disaster anyway.
You've got a bye now. Would you rather keep playing given the form you're in, or is bye a good time?
Oh, look, we've got, like a lot of sides, we've got a few sides carrying some problems. You know, Piercy's been carrying a groin, and so he's got a bit of, you know, can't get on the training paddock enough at the minute, so some time off him will help him recover properly. And like all sides, you know, when you're playing physical footy, a bit of a break's good, but hopefully we use it well and come back out and maintain what we're doing.
So what is the sort of process over the next couple of weeks? Do you give them a good break?
Oh, they have a bit of a break, yeah, Rob. They certainly have a period of time where they get a bit of a break. They don't get too many opportunities to, so they'll have a little bit of a break and come in and then have some days on and days off, but they certainly get a window of, you know, 3 or 4 days in a row where they're off and they can spend some time with their families, and or they're not sort of, I suppose, not in that situation in their life yet. They can spend time doing whatever they need to do, but just want them to come back in ready to train and nice and fresh, because as I said, we've got South and Melbourne coming up, so that's going to be great challenges for us.
You're getting a lot out of your bench, Brownie. The bench has been great.
They've been really good, mate. Yeah, really pleased with them bats, the guys on the bench. And Sonny's obviously had a bit of a change of role, and he's adapted to that really, really well. And Jimmy and Herman have been great, and obviously Connor tonight was super when he came on. He played really well at hooker and then had to go to fullback, so it just shows his great versatility.
Brad, if Danny's out, say for your next game, would you be happy to start Connor at hooker, or would you?
We'd definitely have a look at it, Rob. He's not his first time there, and he's played big minutes, and he's a very, very fit kid. He's not the biggest, but his fitness is great, and he's tough, so it's definitely something we'd look at.
Brownie, you're obviously keeping a lid on it. You keep referring to the South and Melbourne coming up, but you must feel good that the fans feel so good on a Friday night TV game and going after
we feel
everyone.
great, but it was only 6 weeks ago that Mitchell Pearce was wrong choice as captain. I couldn't coach, and it's rugby league's an interesting game, isn't it? It is, isn't it? It's just the sport we're in, but you got to enjoy it and you got to feel good about it, but not get carried away with it neither. And our defensive and focus and the compete and commit bit, what the guys have been doing for each other is outstanding, and we've just got to understand if we want to give ourselves a shout, we've got to keep doing it. But this is most sides will have a tough period, and hopefully we've had ours and we've done with ours. But it's an interesting business, isn't it? We all know that.
When you had those 5 losses in a row, if someone said you'll win your next 5 in a row, would you have believed it? Or?
Well, that was an interesting one. We were passing into each other's heads and all sorts of stuff there at the Gold Coast, weren't we? But I always had confidence that we'd had a good pre-season and we had some good foundations. I always was confident there, and I do believe that that Pearce's leadership qualities and him as a player would always see through as long as we got some things right. And fortunately we got some things right along the way, and obviously the whole group as a group are doing well. And as Baz just said, we're getting 17 contributors. Our bench is doing a great job as well.
Cheers.